Oh, perfect. Alrighty, good morning. Welcome to ABC123Trader. We'll try to do hopefully another live one today, and I have to put some information out there from a reflection of yesterday and possibly maybe what happened today. Still pulling down, which I think is funny. Anyways, let's get into the risk disclaimer. So basically, what they're saying is, here we go again. Give me a second here. All forms of trading carry a high level of risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved, and if necessary, seek independent advice. And the U.S. government required disclaimer is Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and securities, have a large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in options, futures, and the stock market. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Alrighty, we got that out of the way. And let's get into what I see today in the market. Alrighty, guys, welcome once again to another day of trading here. And let's see hopefully what I can see on the markets today. Now, the interesting thing is, let's look at our day trend. We had the initial buy-in when I put the post in there, really took off, and we had our deep retracement back to the zone. They're trying to load up once again. And then after this, they're going to try to push it up again. This is what we're going to see. So there's still going to be a retracement. I'm going to be looking personally for a trade probably around 10:15 this morning. Hopefully I won't have these gardeners grinding away that I can't get into a trade live, but whatever. We'll see what happens. So as you can see, we have resistance points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot of resistance in the zone. They're just trying to load up again. And so we'll go from there. Good morning, Isham. So the second thing what we're going to do is let's start taking a look at the 240-minute chart. I had to reset some of my charts. I was having a hiccup for some reason. But so, that being said, let's start taking a look, see how the consistency is. So 10 o'clock to 9 o'clock worked. This was our first failed signal. Second one held, third one held, this one held, this one's pushing hard. What this dotted line is, I just changed the graphic a bit, is the swing scanner price. This is my always area of interest. I think it's going to go a little bit down, but if I don't do any trading, once if it goes deeper, I'll wait, and if I cross this line, I'll try to enter it again for a while. I know it looks like it's a downtrend, and we're having our pullback. We haven't had a pullback for quite a while, but as you can see, it tapped a few times. Last pullback was way back in December. So now, interesting. You know what? I'm going to put that on my marker here. Just thought of something here. You see here, December 10th, December 13th. Okay, so I was going to give you this warning here, guys. What's going to be happening? What's going to be happening in the next few weeks? And you have to put this in your book. Today is March 3rd. March 21st is options expiry of the quarter. Okay? We're starting to get into volatility now. You wait till then. You're going to see usually crazy volatility. They have to close their options expiry. So because we're in the indices, we know it's going to be crazy. So you really watch your dollars and cents coming up to this time frame, okay? It's December 21st. March 21st, June 21st, and September 21st, which is ironically, it deals with the sun equinoxes, if you really think about it. And I'll get to that later. So those are the four major object expiries, okay? And if you look at it every quarter, let's take a look at December 21st. It might not have been because it's Christmas season. Let me see if I can, let's put 180 days in. Maybe if we can see it. It doesn't have to be right on the day, but within those few days. Let's go to focus. And it is election season. So it doesn't look as violent, but you can see they're just setting up, and then right after the new auction expires, it reverses, and away you go again. And this is also an election too, so I wish it wasn't an election year so I could show it to you. Anyways, let's get back here. Put it back to 90 days for myself. That's enough data for me just for a 4-hour chart. We'll go from there. And then let's start taking a look what's happening here. Now this is the area I was watching. It was funny. I got up, I took a look, and right at 8:30 in the morning, she just tanked. And I go, what the heck is happening? Why at 8:30? I know it could have been a news event. So I went to CNBC here. See what kind of catalyst there is. So, oh, that's actually the first bad news there. But they didn't have that before. And let's go to Fox Business. See, they're doing a rebound. Whatever. GDP shows private companies added. So I don't know what the actual number is. Things are opening up. We do have a couple of red markers here at negative 0.41. And usually if it's negative, you want to stay negative. But because we are on a buy phase, we have to see, and we're really close, like I said, to this dotted line, guys, right here, okay? We have to watch this. It might vibrate here. It might actually even go a little bit deeper. And so I think I created another dotted line here. So I'm going to see if it goes from this market maker to this market maker, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over. Close this screen first. Just my risk disclaimer. We're going to go from top down. Okay, let's transition so you can see everything. Okay, so I'm still on a 15-minute chart from the previous one. And here's that dotted line, but right here, I just tried to got the volume point of control to see exactly where the possibility is at the 800. So it could drop again. We had our first impulse move. We hit these, we knocked out all this liquidity. There is liquidity at 850 and with the volume point of control. So it could be, it could. We don't know yet. But the reason why I'm really interested of, let's see where it's holding. See, it's just vibrating here. We have volume point of control here, so we can see if it plays around for a half an hour. Hopefully, maybe gets down to here to this volume point of control. What I'm interested in, let this work its way up. For the last pull down, we're below the baseline, negative 0.46. This. Right here, guys. Well, we're starting to get some pattern recognition. We're in market maker, which is really nice. Okay. But see these two right here? That's why I wanted to push farther down. It hasn't touched these zones yet at the 940 level. And this is a 50-point spread, guys. So if we can get this vibration working the way it is, because if you looked at the pattern, look how beautiful that is. It followed it. Now it's doing the retracement here. So it's going to play around. And it looks like right before 10, it's going to go up, down, right here. So that's what we're looking for. This is what I'm looking at. This is my time I'm really looking at. We're still within this market maker, guys. Okay? That's crazy sell-off. And then now we have this zone to contend with. But it did go above it. And we're going to let them play. But I really want them. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to draw a region here. Right there. That's kind of the zone I'm really looking for. Hopefully it can get in this area. If it goes below, then we'll know if it's going to try to get to the ultimate low from way down here. Okay, we'll take a look at these two. But it's going to be, we got 4 minutes before the open. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing anything until then. But one thing I do have to admit, guys, that I did not expect the market to draw down this much. But it is back to the area where it's always back to the swing scanner line, so we're fine there. But look at the day trend. The day trend kicked off early by 10 o'clock, really close for the deep retracement. You could have ran it all day before. So the day trend did kick in perfectly. And what I'm noticing, if you've been following me for a while, and I'm going to start recording it, I'm starting to notice, I think it's the second day. Is it the second day of on the swing scanner in correlation with day trend? I have to go back a little more time. I'm starting to notice that it usually hits perfectly for that second day. But I have to go back test a little bit more. And if that's the case, I can start building a strategy with day trend in correlation with the swing scanner. Okay, guys? So now let's see what's going to happen in the next 4 minutes. I don't want this to fire right up. I really want to get down to 10-12, because if that's the case, guys, look at this. It's supposed to be a runner the rest of the day. At least until 1 in the afternoon, double top probably at 2 o'clock, and then it's fading to the end to last wave 3. So it looks like, if you think about it, Elliott wave 1, Elliott wave 2, deep retracement, Elliott wave 3 finishing off of the day. So, but this 6:30 hit right on the money. I watched it and I went, are you kidding me? Okay. So we'll go from there. Alrighty. And that's about it for the analysis so far. And then remember, when we pinpoint or try to get into our entries, and she is creeping up, but she pulled back there. But I want to see this. I need that pull down. And what does our volumetrics say? I was watching the volumetrics for a while. Oh, I actually have another chart I haven't used in them. Oh, okay, there we go. Volumetrics. Let's bring it across. She is trying to pull back, but unless you hit 42 and break out, but I want this to, yeah, let's try to get, let it do its one more pullback. That's what I want to see. But everything is still in the red, guys. Look at this. Okay. Alrighty. And let's see. I had one more chart here. I didn't realize I had. Forgot about this chart a long time ago. Just never used it for a while. Let's see where we are on this. Oh, VWAP is strong, way extended, which is good. So hopefully we can get one more pull down to 10-12. That's what I'm looking for. And then we can reverse even right back to the VWAP. Okay, good enough. Let's see what happens first thing in the morning. Let's see if we can get that stupid, crazy sell-off. I'm watching a 15-minute chart right now. Yeah, she's firing up like crazy, eh? Not what I wanted, but we'll see. What's the delta doing? It's interesting. It's going up, but delta's actually pushing down. So that's okay. $9.30, first minute open. So let's see if we can get that 50-point swing again. Let's go from ruler, from market open, 9:30 from here. Let's see how many. Let's see how big this is. Hopefully it doesn't keep on going all the way. If not, we have to figure something out here. So we're already at 37 points going straight up. Let's see if we can get that delta sell off quickly. That's your price open point. Okay. Okay, now this is where the point where it's possible support and resistance here. Now let's see if we can get this a crazy snap down here. As you can see, we're holding right at market open price line right now. And it's been bouncing between 40 to 48. Delta, let's see what the delta looks like. Delta is actually very flat. It's trying to build, but it's not working right now. They're holding. Like I said, I would love, I want to see a big sell-off right to here. Buy in and go. That's what I want to see. Now let's take a look at what is this chart doing here. Okay, that's still pushing up. That's okay. Don't go up anymore, please. Let's see what's happening here. So if this is the first initial spike for coming down, we'll find out here. So if it does come down, like we can get back down here. Alrighty, let's see where we are here. By 52.40. Wow, she's still quite violent. Is there any questions, guys? We're getting grouping at 34, which is okay. But that grouping for early in the day, it's still too volatile for us to get in. Alrighty, now let's see. Let me just check my delta here. No, that alarm, it's not good enough yet. That alarm means it's a possibility for the market to, for that one to go up, but it needs that little bit of a retracement. It's getting to the point where it's a possibility of it going up. It's not ready yet. She's holding good though. It's a lot of volume right here being locked in. There we go. There's my delta hit. This is what I'm talking about. Right here. See, this is what I was waiting for. This delta sell-off. Good morning, Mr. Saskatoon. How are you doing? So here's that. This is the delta sell-off I'm looking for. There she pushes. And so we were waiting. That alarm that you heard earlier, oh, look at it going up. That's what I was waiting for, guys. See? There we go. That's the one I wanted. Let them break it down. And what was the number? Oh yeah, right down here, guys. This is area once again. Here, I'm going to change this right now. Remember, this is the area I'm looking. If we can get down here. And we're going to give it until, let me see here. Where is it? Which chart was that, guys? Right here. There was that snap up. Now we did a snap down, really fast snap down. 10, 12 is what I'm really looking at. If she plays that game, and then we can get in. And because this pattern technically has been following really well. This little spike here is this deeper spike. So if this comes down, it might be a little bit shallower, but at least we're getting into that zone there. Okay, guys, that's what I'm looking at. So we had at 52, it literally dropped within from 33 to 35, $1,000 move. Okay, now let it push down. This is what we want. This delta was amazing. Look at this, guys. Look at that delta. It was just Right on. All three are coordinating. Yeah, that's what I was looking at that as well. Um, but what I'm doing, yeah, you're right, Big Dog. What I'm doing is as well, the 11 o'clock signal could be it. But what I'm doing, if this pattern's falling really nice, what we can do is we can look at price action at 10 after 12. We're going to see we have blue bars here. We had a lot of blue, so there's that support and resistance zone. And we want to see if it can get here. The one thing I've been trying to teach you guys is let's transition this while this is playing. Because I know I'm not doing anything until 10 after, or quarter after. So let's go to this chart here. What you guys have to realize, this is your swing scan, okay? Buy phase kicked in, deep enough retracement. They're loading up again. Possibility could be down here, okay? Like you said, quarter after 10, 11 o'clock, we'll look at price action. We'll look at volume. We'll see if there's a volume reversal, okay? But this is from long-term line in the sand. When it took off, I had it on my other account. On the very first day, it snapped up here. I literally closed that position because I knew there was supposed to be a pullback. I didn't expect deep. I'm going to be putting in my swing trade later on today on my other computer so I can get my positions for global futures to load in again. I have to see if it breaks. Okay. Now, what you're looking at, Big Dog, you said 11 o'clock, and it is working, guys. See, this one passed, 11 o'clock. Let it push down. Even if it gets down to, let's say, the institution line, good to go. This is where I'm looking at. Till I know for sure. And the other reason, give them that lot of volume. She's just playing around, market maker. If it really drops, it could go to this market maker, maybe 121, 141, 161. We don't know yet. But this is a major support resistance, okay? Now let's take a look. I'm just curious. 121, does it hit a support resistance? 141 could be a possibility here, see? We're right here right now. So let's look at just Fibonacci numbers. 121, 141, 160. Let's go back. Let's go there. Or way down here. But we have a lot of big gaps here, so we'll find out. We'll find out. Got to give it some time. And look at how crazy this first 15-minute range is. Look how crazy this is, guys. Yeah, break chart. $85-point swing. That's why we stay away. We let them knock. Do you like that Star Trek sound? So what that signal is happening, and we might have two failed signals here. We're going to watch the price action. Means the market should be pushing down for a bit here. And because the first signal that hit, it failed. I'm going to actually create two different signals, one for buying and one for selling. I just have it just as a basic alarm. And what we're going to do, let's transition this now. We're going to see if it can get to our zone of interest. Now, let's take a look at this. Big deep retracement, peak to peak here, valley to valley. We're going to see another peak to peak. And then let's see if it can get down to around 10:05 to 10:12. And then we can hopefully, if it works great, guys, hopefully we see a big blue bar. Just a really nice blue or a red bar just to finish it off. Like when I mean by red, I mean those maroon bars. And if that happens, and we're really close to our zone of interest, then let's see if it breaks through or keep on playing. Let's take a look at what it's doing. So right now, where am I? Why can't I see it? There it is. I'm just brain hiccuping here. See all that volume within that price point? So that's one area we have to wait for. And let's see, we got 59, 59, 59.5. We're not top of the hour, so we're only 15 minutes in, so we want them to play for a while. And I want it to push down even more. Let's go back to this chart for now. Yeah, see, they're wecking here, see? They need to break it down. Let them break it down. And right now, what I'm going to be looking at is this delta at the same time. So we had a big sell-off in delta, holding. Let this delta still sell off for a while. Okay? We are a negative in the morning, and that's fine. When you're trading on the halfway through the phase or majority of the phase, you look at percentages. Yesterday, like I said, it worked perfectly. And I'll back up once again. Like, look at that. Boom, sell off for the day. But we're still, and if you hold it, you would still be making money, right? But now, today, once again, sell off for the day. And we're already, still could vibrate. We'll let them play. Let them just gobble up these contracts. We'll watch the delta. $54. Heavy delta, guys. Heavy delta. I love it. Okay, there we go. Let's look at this. Look at that heavy delta. Big sell-off once again. And the funny thing is, read the news. Oops, I hate this. Continue without supporting. Why should I give you money, guys? You guys have all the money in the world. There you go. They're saying well short. So this thing wasn't here this morning, and this was actually higher. So this is flat. VIX is still creeping up a little bit. Everything is pushing down for a while. But look at this. The Dow Jones is high. So markets are a little mixed today. Now let's watch this delta keep on pushing for a while. And we're at negative 0.9 now. So it's going to be 2 days in a row like that. That's actually quite interesting, especially on a buy phase. And okay, now we're below the marker. And let's see if we can get to that other zone. And Big Top, you might be right. It's 12:15 or it's going to be 11. I'll be back in a second. Let's see where we are. Still breaking down. Let's see, we're almost at that other zone. Okay, we'll just give it some time. And you might ask, why don't I just jump into trades? With this high volatility, if it wasn't high volatility, it's easier to jump on a trade on a market open. But instead of fooling yourself, because what you're saying is, look at this. This is 90 ticks per 1 minute. Okay? That's just insane. Okay? 933 signal worked good. 939 failed. Let's see what happens at 12:15. We're getting into the other zone here. let this pull down once again. 0.9, wow. It's been 2 days in a row. It shouldn't be like that, but it is what it is. It's the markets. Now this is what we want to look at. Perfect. See how she's vibrating like crazy? She's just gobbling a little bit more each time. And this is, so we're on the, this is where the sell phase is. I mean, this is where the swing scanner is. So we're below on actual projections right now, and that's fine. So what you have to do is, once I start looking at a possible buy opportunity, I might actually use this as a target now, because this could be a tap rejection until she starts breaking through again. Okay? Now, we just have to wait, because if you think about it, 43, 44, 45, look how crazy this is. 25 points, okay? She's just moving way too fast, so we're just going to give it some time. And the other thing what you have to do is, okay, major sell-off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30,000, because these are 5,000 bars, right? Is it 5,000? Oh, this is net, right? But every 5,000 contracts in volume, right? So 5, 10. Right on, man. You're getting it. That's true. I was actually I designed my time scanner once that did multiple time frames, and if they all lined up, the color of the color of the time was different. It would have been like red or white, yellow, green, and then I scrapped it. And I'm not sure if I should do that again. Because yeah, if you do add it up, like the 10-minute chart and the 15-minute chart and the 1-minute chart, and everything looks the same, they're yelling at you saying this time works, this time works. And if it does fail, it does fail. But majority of the time, it works. The most consistent one I'm finding out is if you use the 1 hour time frame and you give it technically time, and then it should work. Don't you finish your trade today, guys? Where are we at? We are at 9:49. That's a 15-minute chart. Okay, that's fine. Like, look at this, guys. 24 to 69. Now, this better not take off now. We actually had a lot of delta buying. If it breaks, for myself, if it breaks 13,007, I might buy it. Reason why? Looking at longer time frame, we'll give them that snap back. But I'm still waiting. This trend tracker, when you usually breaks this trend tracker, we're good to go on the 5,000, okay? And then you can ride it. But this was your first actually major buyback. So we hit an area of support and resistance. That's all it means. And they're going to try it again. But we're going to see what happens, because that was a really violent snapback. Okay, guys? Look at that. That's way too rich. That was within 48, 1 minute. It went, look at this, from 47 to 49, it went from 24 to 73, $1,000. Wow. It's kind of cool, actually, but you just got to let it massage its way. It's almost back at market open. Unbelievable. Okay, will it break this? This is the question. I might be able to buy in early. Let's see. I don't want to buy in early. Give it some time. Yeah, okay, give it some time. I want to see quarter after 12. That's my favorite one. But we are above this line here again. Swing scanner line. Let's see if it just keeps on vibrating within this level. If it does, then there's a possibility. We'll see. Geez, 10 more minutes yet. Actually 20 more minutes yet. So maybe this will be the first retrace and one more destruction of traders here. Wouldn't it be nice to have all the money in the world so you could put a position there and just 50 contracts done, 1,000 bucks, 50 grand, you're done for the year. Yeah. Okay, just playing on the swing scanner line once again. I'm looking at delta. I'm looking at, here, I'll show you that. This is what I'm looking at, guys. See, I'm looking at the rejection of the delta. This was your first major snapback. I'll let him pull it again. I really want to see what's going to happen here. What I should do as well, because we are in a sell-off. We'll get rid of this line. Let's see if I can extend line here. We're getting close, guys. It's a possibility you could take a trade here, but I want to see at top of the hour here. Come on, stay within the zone here. Not yet. Don't break up yet. Yeah, she's ready. Where is market open? 30-40, right? And I said 07. Breaks 07. Let me see here. Oh, not enough delta yet. Needs another sell-off. I don't even have my alarm yet, so my alarm should be kicking in right away. There's my alarm. Okay. Now what I'm going to do on my alarm here, if I'm wrong, I'm actually going to try it. I'm going to put a buy stop market. Right above 88.5 for now. Unless she's going to reverse on me once again. What I got to do, get that ready. Good, she's pulling down one more time. Okay, I'll look. She is going to go up. That alarm hit again. My delta's not ready yet, guys. I'm going to pull down one more time. There's the nice pull down. Got 5 minutes left, guys. Top of the hour. Now, what I want to see, finally, maybe I have my alarms reversed. 9:54 time is working perfectly. So it says 10:33 for this one. We have 10:12 on the other one. 11 o'clock, the one that Big Top said. This thing hasn't curled around yet. We're going to find out right away here. And still playing at swing scanner price line. What's happening in this zone? Vibration, vibration. Let them do all the vibration here. Another point control. Still holding though. Actually, I had my buy-in at 88.5. Might just take a quick scalp on 88.5 if it breaks 88.5. But I'd like to see it come down one more time. Delta's not really pushing, guys. It's really interesting. No, I don't need it now. 8.5, 8.36, 8.24. Nope, nothing's happening. Blood off the market again. Just blown away. Where's the deepest retracement? But see how she's hugging this zone here, that's your, this is, like I said, this is your swing scanner price point. We've got 4 minutes left. So with the 4 minutes, I'm gonna put this other chart to, let's see, a 5-minute chart, see exactly what's happening, and I'm gonna switch it over here. Delta's aggressive again. Switch this over to this one. So here we go. This is what I'm looking at. I want to see a really strong blue bar. There was a wick here for rejection. See, they're rejecting the zone. There's something gobbling up those contracts there. You know what I should also do? I haven't shown this in a long time, and I bet you this will help us. Block scanner with high volume. Block scanner. I'm going to keep it at 50 contracts. I'm just going to put one line here. I'm going to hit apply. If I start seeing a lot of market orders, market like this, we know it will go crazy. It will, we can start buying it. Okay, now what color is this? Orange. Look at that, 7,000 contracts. What did we have here? We had 9,000 to hold off that zone. Are they going to hit 121, 127 extension? Okay, we're at that 127 extension. We are at heavy delta. Top of the hour. Beautiful. Good push now. Wrapping up the time. Now let's see if we can get a blue bar in this big. I don't like a full blue bar like that. I'd see a blue bar rejection, but it's too big of a bar. I'd rather let this candle finish off top of the hour for the next 10 minutes. Get to 127, because I said it's possibly 141 to 161 when we look back in time, right? So let's see if we can get there. If you finally drop like a stone after all that fighting, still a little more. And let it gobble up. Now let's take a look at this, where we are now. See our trade map? Another big sell-off. Our trade map is following it right to the T right now. Look at this, guys. Curl up, curl down. Let's see 10, 12. Oh, wrong chart. Sorry, guys. I'll switch it over. You're not seeing what I'm saying here. There you go. Look at that. Beauty. She's falling her right to the T. Drop down, pull back, down. This was a peak here, but look at this peaked up, came back down. We're at a yellow bar on a 5-minute chart. It's 2 minutes, so let's see what this chart bar looks like. Okay, so this is sell-off red. That's a sell-off red. So the two green buy-ins didn't work. But the red sell-off, and look at the red sell-off is breaking down to its reversal. So there we go. And we hit it almost right on the money. We're exactly top of the hour. Now let's see if it gets to 10, 12. Now we can start hopefully pinpointing our trade. Shoot, I should have had this on a separate chart here. Now let's take a look here. Okay, 892. 892. Let's see what our delta does here. Nothing. 10 o'clock. Like to see it pull down just a hair bit more. Because we're at 905 now. And the 5-minute chart, good. We are going to pull down a little bit more. The way the price action's happening. Show you here. Big sell-off today. I can't believe it. 2 days in a row. This, sorry, I'll move this across. And you can see, look where we are. That's holding. Let's get down to this zone. Price action. Delta is still not aggressive enough. He said 10-12, so we're at 10:01. What a sell-off today, guys. 2 days ago. We're price action at 141 to 161. If it does go down here, then I'll be shocked. Because we're at, well, if it does push to 10, 12, we'll find out. Or even 11 o'clock, like you said. That would be a crazy, crazy, crazy. This area I'm looking at. This will be there, then it will. Let me just move this for a second here. Let's see what it is. That's still 141, eh? $10.01, $10.02. Delta's buying in. Holding. $94. Crazy. Almost there. 10.03. Let's take a look at the 2-minute candle here. This thing is still pushing. That's a 1 minute. We haven't had the breakup on this way. We're almost at 10.12. Keep it there for now, so we don't jump into anything crazy. Yeah, I would like to see a final punch of the blue candle. That's what we're looking for, guys. What is still angling down? Let me see. What was our waves here since this morning? Let's see what we're going here. Yeah. Okay, we're at 10.05. Getting close, guys. Just looking at price action, I'm looking at Delta at the same time. Delta is pushing up, but it's holding. It's just creeping up, Delta. We haven't had that major pop yet. I want to see 10.12. Really, I don't want it to do anything till 10.12. Where are we on this one here? See how she's just right there, guys? From 89, like that's a big range where she's all, look at, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes, guys. Did we get below 89? There we go. We got last punch for 10.12 here. Let's see. Wrong one. 106. Another big delta push. volume here? 3,000. 3, still no big volume spike yet. I wait for that big volume spike. Okay, good delta sell off. This up. Yeah, the delta's bouncing back and forth, guys. Let's take a look. And where are we right now? 3,300. What's the high in there? High is 15. Got 5 more minutes. Let's get that big spike. I want that big sell off. Price action in time, guys. Price action in time. Works really nice. And where are we right now? Take a look at this chart. See, they're vibrating quite a bit here. Like, it's not moving anymore, if you can see. See, move, move, move. Dropping a little bit more. There's a lot of volume right here. They're wrapping up here, guys. Look at this. We've had it from 958 to 22. What I could do for fun, I'm going to put a buy stop market. I'm going to put it just above 2250. Put it at 23. If she spikes like crazy. But I want to see if that delta fires up like crazy. And if it does go there for the first wave, and then I can jump in for the second wave. Let's see where we are on this. 10-12 is coming in. So 10-12. Let's see where we are on this. It's our first blue wave. 9. Let's see. That's our first delta, aggressive delta. What I can do is if I start seeing white dots here, I might buy in. I'll see how fast it just pulls down here. See if it goes below. There we go. Now I'm going to bring this down to here. Whoops. It's not done. It's too late now. It's not done. I was trying to get it down. I'll keep it at 75 then. She's going to go now. We're at 10-10 now, guys. So 10.06 could have been the turnaround. Let it do one more pull down. I can drop it down. Let me open this up. I want to see. Let me just take a look here, guys. Wrong chart, wrong chart. Okay, 10-12. There we go. Let's see if she spikes down now. This could be it. Use this for a second. Let's see where we are here. Last little buy-in. Let's see where it is on 2 minute. 10-12. Turn blue, guys. That's what I want to see. $10.11. Crazy delta, guys. Look at this. Which chart am I? Sorry, guys. You know what? I apologize. Let's do this. Look at this. Delta went up, delta went down. Now, Okay, let's see. We're at 10-12 now, guys. We're right there. Come on. Let's see it. Okay, we have one big sell-off in Delta. I gotta wait a few more minutes here. She's not ready yet. She's getting ready, guys. I like it. Map is working. It's probably 10:15. Let's take a look here. Actually, I'm gonna go templates here. I need to save this template. I wanna save this on a different chart here. Now I'm gonna create a new chart so I can look at it while this is set up. So I'm going to look at this at the same time while this delta is still selling off here. 10:15. I'm going to switch it to this chart now. So we're at 57. That 22 did. Okay, I didn't get that one. Delta is still aggressive, guys. Give it some time. So big top, you might be right. It might be the 11 o'clock signal. We'll find out. She's still pushing a few extra minutes here. And see, the delta is amazing today. Look at this. Another big delta sell off. Just have to give. We just got to wait for these guys to wrap up here. And 10:12 just passed, so it's really close. Wow, what a just we'll find out. We'll find out, Isham. Thing is, Isham, right now we gotta wait. So I thought this was when I was looking at the 10-12 number, this was our first major delta buy-in, and then it reversed again. They wanted to knock everybody out. And so we're gonna wait. See, all this delta still pushing hard. So we gotta give them some time. And the trade map is working right to a T. 10-12, they might be extending it, so we'll have to find out. It could be at the 11 o'clock, like Big Top said. So I can't take these trades. Wow, look at it go. There we go. High volume, 41. Gonna see if there's any reaction on this. She's dropping like a stone, guys. What's in the news? Something have to be on the news if it's doing this. Someone's doing a catalyst here. Let's see what it is. Bond yields jump once again. Days in a row on a buy phase. Come on, shouldn't be doing this, but that's okay. Could be an inverted buy phase, so we'll have to find out. Let's see where we are here. 11 o'clock hasn't come in yet, so we'll just have to give it. Well, I guess we'll have to wait top of the hour. It is actually getting. You know what the nice thing is, guys? Let's take a look at this. Since if she took off right at 10:12, so basically what this time signal. Where is it? Wow. Just have to get the time. What it might be doing, switch over to need that blue candle. As soon as that blue candle hits, I'm going to buy in. That's all I'm going to wait for now. So we just have to see there was a blue candle here, blue candle buy, and then sell. So we'll have to wait for the blue candle. They are dumping, because if you think about it, it's 5,000. 5,000. Are you kidding me? 5,033. Oh, 5,600. 6,000 here. So they're increasing their selling. And now it's at 2,000. There's a delta. Let's see what happens. Didn't hit 0 yet. $5.45 resistance. 25.45. Wow, it's just crazy today. Okay, let's see where we are on the delta. 28 2-way, 3-way tightening up. Okay, so we'll just have to give a few more minutes for it to cross over. 11 o'clock, 15-minute chart. Let's see what the 15-minute is. Oh, that's fine. Let's put it at 15 for now. Let's see where we are on 15. 15 still dropping like a stone. It looks like it's going to hit, if it keeps on pushing, guys, let's look for 12,750 for bottom out, and that's probably where she might be going. Right now we're at a 161 extension. So it did want to go to that level, guys. Unbelievable. So we can hopefully buy in at 12,750. Another 100 points to go. And the reason why I'm saying that is this transition. Transition. Okay, we finally got a market sell here. They hit 161 extension. This one is still dropping like a stone. We have it's been blue bars all the way through, high selling volume. Tightening up here. And if it is until 11 o'clock, because the 10:15 isn't working right now, we can get down to here. We've already moved from this market maker. It looks like we can get down to this market maker. Worst case scenario, market maker could be the bottom of this gray zone. So right now there was a market order there. We just have to wait. It was a aggressive sell-off today, 2 days in a row. We're getting close though, because look at our pattern on this. We finally had a first resistance on delta here. See, we're green bound resistance here. Watch this. Now it's at what, 10:15? There you go, 10:15. Quarter after 10, guys. Let's see if she turns around. Could be 10:30, 10:15. We don't know yet. But you can see we're really close now. Economic release for oil, right? I think you guys, I think we're bottoming out here finally. Let's see what happens here. I'm looking at the delta. Look at this. It's just turning. You know what? I'm going to put a buy bid right now, just for see if I can get at least 10 points in. I'm actually going. I put a buy and just trying to get a buy right here. Well, we'll see what happens here. If not, I'll close really quickly here. Oh, wait, I gotta check my data. My data's doing something wrong here now. Whoops, what happened there? I'll close it. I'll take a small loss today. I'll wait. These, my data's really screwing up here. Okay, I'm gonna wait until 12,750 and see what happens. He wants to go up, those guys. Wow, this delta's crazy right now, guys. Let's see what happens. Holding at 25 and 22. It's really interesting. I might have to pull some charts here. Getting some lag. This chart, I'm getting some lag here, guys. What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna just let's get this set up. And what I'm gonna do is, she's gonna pop up eventually. We're getting ready, so this is a really good thing. And we'll just let it vibrate, and I'll look at that 11 o'clock, like what Big Pop was saying. So